Hello, Broderick Wallace here, and I'm having a kind of nostalgic re-falling in love again with the Western Hermetic tradition in its, I guess you could say loosely, its pure form through reading my first magic book, Magic and Occult Primer by David Conway. And two concepts came together whilst I was reading the section on the Kabbalah and also contemplating the soul mirrors. So what I've done is I've sectioned off the bottom section of the Kabbalah here, and we will see on the left the pillar of severity in black, on the right the pillar of mercy in white, and between the two the silvery grey pillar of equilibrium. Now this is key. Obviously the design of the Soul Mirrors book, which I created, obviously caused a kind of insight, and that's the beautiful thing about the Kabbalah. You can find every human endeavor, every state of mind, every process within reality, within a life lived, everything that you're going through, everything that you've been through, whether this is expressed in the microcosm as man or scaled up to the macrocosm, the universe, God, creation, it's all there, and the interplay between the above and the below is perfectly encapsulated. And the wonderful thing is that you can keep finding new things, because if you identify a concept, all you have to do is look around on the tree to see what's feeding in, what's feeding out, what is equilibrated. Generally looking at the structure, and you can identify new insights. So take a sip of warm Coke on a summer's night. Excuse me. So if Hod there, the Sephira of Hod, is the Sephira par excellence of the Hermetic tradition, because this symbolizes Mercury, the mind, Hermes. This is quite literally the Hermetic discipline here. So if we take that as a starting point, and if we break that down as we could say the intellect, but I think also we could include the imagination, but it would have to be the disciplined imagination. This is definitely a very scientific Sephira in a way. If we move across to the opposite Sephira, Netzach, which is Venus. Now Venus is expressed as nature and the natural processes within nature, if you like. So we could almost see this as, at the lowest point, the carnal desires, the very human struggles, or the way the world is. So we have an interplay there between the applied intellect and the way that nature, the way that things are. So I mean, anyone can identify with this struggle in a spiritual discipline. The struggle between the way we want things to be and the way things are. So we have an equilibrium between these 2 points beneath in Yesod, which is the Sephira of the moon. And I find it beautiful that between Hod and Netzach, which are placed upon the black and white pillars, this kind of references my book creation, we have an actual soul mirror, because Yesod is kind of described as the soul and the subconscious in a way, the psychic capacity, if you like. So the equilibrium between the way we want things to be and the applied discipline of the mind and the nature of the primal state, if you like, that equilibration within an actual mirror of the soul. This suggests that this interplay, this pushing and pulling, this struggle, actually tempers and refines the soul. If we go beneath that to Malkuth, the sphere of the earth, this would be the arena in which all this plays out. And lastly, there is a higher equilibration between mind and nature, or Hod and Netzach, which is the immediate goal of the Hermetic tradition through the elemental balancing, through the applied discipline towards the ground state of nature. We have the Sephira of the Sun, Tifereth, which is the sun, gold, the higher self. So this implies not only in Yesod the tempering of the soul, it also implies the heightening of the soul, or the ability to access a higher state of mind through this process, through this tension between the Hermetic tradition in Hod, the daily practice, the daily exercises, the struggle, all that stuff, and Netzach, the wider processes of the nature of reality. So yeah, I think that's a really useful and valid framework to hold within the mind, which perfectly tallies with the soul mirror exercise within the Bardonian tradition. Thank you and take care.